Hi, Internet. It's me, Doka. Welcome to my mental health channel where I talk about how I'm coping and curing my mental health. If you're not already subscribed, I hope this video earns your subscription and for you to activate the notification bell. So, guys, I've been experimenting with CBD again. One of you lovely viewers reminded me about CBD. I completely forgot about it. So in case you're not up to date on where I am with the mental health, I'm diagnosed with ADD, depression, and now anxiety. Anxiety is a new one to the bunch. The ADD I've had like my whole life, so I'm like whatever. The depression, I just recently started getting a handle on it. So the anxiety took to the forefront and I was having panic attacks all day, every day for the past week now. Looking for some relief. Somebody had mentioned CBD oil. I had tried CBD in the past, but I was taking it for depression, not necessarily for anxiety. And the CBD oil did nothing for me as far as the depression. I couldn't tell if it was doing anything for me as far as anxiety. I wasn't very much aware of it. But I was just so miserable. My anxiety was bringing me to tears. I would just be like, I need to see a client. I don't want to be like this. Very miserable. And it's just one of those, hey, when you're desperate, I was like, you know what? Let me try CBD again, but stronger. I went to my local CBD store and I got this brand, KAO. And in this bottle, it's 1,500 milligrams, which I don't think... the other thing is this is a full spectrum, which the biggest dose I took before was, I think, 500, which is not enough. If you have anxiety, a bottle that says 500 milligrams is not enough. You're not going to feel anything. And I think I was taking broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means there's absolutely no THC in it. THC is the thing that gets you high up there like a kite when you're partaking in Mary Jane. And full spectrum means it has less than 0.3% THC in it. So this is full spectrum. I don't have a job that requires that I get drug tested or anything like that. So I'm not concerned about THC showing up in my system. So I've been taking this. At first, I thought I was supposed to take two full dropper full, like a full dropper, like one in the morning, one in the night. I was wrong. One serving, one dropper full has 51 milligrams. I took that one day and it made me so sleepy for the rest of the day. It hit me in like an hour or two and I felt so sleepy. Even taking a little bit of it made me so sleepy. So I decided to just start taking this at night. And the thing about this is it doesn't have immediate anxiety relaxing effect. It takes some time, takes some build up. This was about $112. This 1,500 milligrams, about over $100. So, and this is lasts you 30 days. So this is, this is an investment. This is not like go get your medication and it's $5 because of your health insurance. This requires investing in, but this is like the most potent thing that I have. And so I kind of think of it as setting my baseline. You guys, I've also been having sleep problems and this has fixed that for me. I was taking ZZ ZQuil to knock me out to go to sleep. I don't take that anymore. I take this. This makes me feel sleepy enough and actually want to sleep. And then I wake up with no lingering grogginess or anything like that, like with melatonin or even the ZZZ-Quil. If I wake up 1 minute too early on the ZZZ-Quil, it's like I can't function. I wake up, I feel naturally awake. I feel like a regular human being, and I feel refreshed. And I woke up today and my fiance was like, oh my gosh, babe, you're up and you're speaking to me and you're even cracking jokes. I was like, okay, I'm making a video to update you guys about it because this is awesome. I think next time I might get a 2,000 milligram. I'm just working my way up. I might get a 2,000 milligram. And for those of you who are nervous about full spectrum because you don't want to get high, I will say that when I take too much, I do start feeling like I had a puff or two of the real Mary Jane. I'm going to be honest, I do. It's a little embarrassing. I'm able to function, but I can just feel and tell that my brain is scattering. And I do not like feeling that way. So I take this at night. And this, I'm purchasing this maybe for the rest of my life. I don't know, but I'm sold on this. I'm sold on this, and I will increase my dosage. Then I got a vape pen, which I don't know much. I just know that, like the store that I get my stuff from is just close to me, and I've grown to trust them. So I don't know the details. I literally just buy whatever they tell me to buy. When I take it, it does make me cough. There's one flavor called Pineapple Express that makes me really cough. So if you're a cougher like me, anything that has citric acid in it, make sure you ask, hey, does the vape have citric acid? I want a vape with no citric acid. So this one, it doesn't have citric acid, so I still cough, but I don't cough as much. I don't know how effective this is. To me, this is more of a placebo. And the other thing is, if I puff too much, it can kind of give me a headache. So I just take, if I'm just feeling anxious in the moment, I take it. It doesn't really, I don't know if it helps, honestly. Maybe a little bit for a few moments, but when it comes to actually doing the task, if I'm having anxiety, it's just I'll feel relaxed when I take this, and then when it's time to do the thing, the anxiety just comes back up again. So this is more like for placebo for me, and my fiance, he likes to take a puff on it every now and then. So what I decided to do was, because I needed something that worked immediately, because this does not work immediately. So I got these gummies, and this is 25 milligrams per gummy. I literally take this before anything that's causing me anxiety. Again, I'll feel, and this actually works and makes me feel relaxed in that moment. Like, whoa, like I can meditate on this. Like, I'm calm enough that I can actually sit still, pay attention to something, even meditate. But when it's time to do the actual task, I just feel the anxiety again. This one is a broad spectrum, meaning there is 0 THC in this. There's no THC, and it still seems to give me the calming effect. But this stuff, like I mentioned, it's not enough, because once it's time to do a task that produces my panic attack, there's no amount of THC I can take. I'm still going to be panicking. So this stuff, what it has done is it has made life livable. Okay, I am able to live. I am able to go throughout my day without breaking into tears because the sensations of anxiety is just too much. And it has helped me to be able to sit down, calm, and listen. It's helped me be able to sit down, take deep breaths, meditate, slow down. And most importantly, it's allowed me to friggin' go to sleep at night. I still stay up a little bit, but at least I go to bed. Like, no more staying up till 4 a.m. stuff. However, this is just temporary. I am definitely going to talk to my psychiatrist and talk about getting something like Xanax to help. I just started increasing my Zoloft dose, so that should also help my baseline. But yeah, I've tried, and then I think I mentioned in my last video that I tried something out called K-Health, where you pay $19 a month and you have access to doctors. They can prescribe you medication. But the thing about these online super cheap doctor things is anything that is substance controlled, they can't prescribe you. So they can't prescribe me my Adderall. And now I'm realizing, hey, I probably need a Xanax prescription or something like that. They can't prescribe me my Xanax either. So I still need a real life psychiatrist. I still need her. So I'll talk to her about these issues. I'll see what she brings for me. And I'm not leaving her office without something that can help in the freaking moment so I can actually get work done. Also, one more thing I want to talk about before I have to go. I've been thinking about where this anxiety is coming from. And I've been thinking about my childhood. I've been thinking about how in my childhood I was whooped as discipline. Corporate punishment, typical African thing. Go bring me the wooden spoon. Go and bring me one. And even, jokes about, oh, when I was a kid, they will send me out to the bush to go bring a stick from the tree that they will whoop me with. And these whoopings were beatings. They were bam, bam, bam. Oh, you want to cry? You want to cry? Bam! I will give you something to cry about. Bam, bam. And maybe one more. Bam! You never know how long the beating goes for. There was one time I remember my closet was so messy. My closet was just always messy. I didn't know it's because of the ADHD. We didn't know that at the time, but it's because of the depression and ADHD. I think I was born with the depression and ADHD. The anxiety, I don't think I was born with anxiety. I really don't think so. I think it was a result of this child abuse. And I've gotten to the point where not to me, that was child abuse. That type of whooping was child abuse. I remember one time I was getting whooped in my closet because my closet was messy again, and it was just such a blow, and it knocked the wind out of me, and I was just knocked out on the floor crying. And I remember thinking, like, this is insanity. I don't understand. I know I'm just a kid, but in what world is a parent okay seeing their child motionless on the floor, crying, with the wind knocked out of her, and the child's diagnosed with asthma? In what world? I remember that being the last straw. I remember after that moment, I vowed to be free. And every decision I made after that was about becoming free. And here I am as an adult, struggling to achieve that financial freedom because of the mental health issues. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for that younger me. I remember Googling what is child abuse. I remember reading about how these websites would say, oh, it's child abuse when there's bruising or blood. And I would think to myself, well, I never bleed. And I don't really see any bruising, but I'll check next time I get a whooping. I remember sometimes I'll get welts where I've been spanked. Those little red raised. And I would tell myself, okay, if they're there the next day, then I know this is child abuse and I can ask for help. And only one time was a welt there the next day. But then I was like, well, it's only one time. This is the first and only time. So, I'll let this one slide. Not knowing that years later, it would be probably the reason that I have panic attacks, that I had vaginismus, and exacerbate problems of depression and attention deficit disorder. I don't blame myself because I was a child. I did not have autonomy to remove myself from situations. I could only do the best that I could. But I am now today able to say that was not discipline, that was child abuse, and that deeply affected me. It's something I will never repeat for my own children, and it's something I will never defend. I won't defend it. Maybe there was a time I did defend it because I thought, I'm fine enough, I'm functional enough, but not anymore. I'm so excited because I feel like I'm finally making progress towards curing and coping with my mental health. I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm finally getting somewhere. So if you want to stay updated and follow this saga, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, because we're not stopping until our goal is achieved, and then we can start helping other people find relief and find success, their definition of success for themselves. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta go get dressed and ready to do an appointment. With that, much love, much luck. Peace out.